Hi there, we've got a 2009 Audi TT. It's a premium edition. It's a good fixer-upper vehicle for the car enthusiast or someone who's got a hobby into rebuilding cars. It's a good fixing car, good car to fix up. It has very light damage, and we'll give you a walk around of the vehicle, just let you know what needs to be done, and show you the car. This is the front right side of the vehicle, and I'll take you to the front bumper of the car. Again, this is the right side of the car. It's an Audi TT Quattro Premium Edition. It's a black exterior with a tan leather interior. That's the right side. You can see there's no damage on the right side of this vehicle from front to back. Fender, door, rear quarter panel, rear bumper, everything is intact. The rims, tires, everything is fine. This is the rear of the car. There's no damage. The rear bumper is fine. The trunk is fine. Everything's fine. This is the driver's side, left side of the car. There's no damage to the quarter panel. There's no damage to the door. And this is where the damage of the vehicle is. The vehicle has an Ontario salvage ownership and can be easily put back on the road once the repairs are done. It does have the Continental tires with the aluminum Audi rims.
As you can see, the door wasn't affected. It kind of seems like he hit like a pole or very lightly, as you can see from the hood impression.
Yeah, the point of impact was at the hood. And as you can see, I can give you a side image of the vehicle from the driver's side. There's no damage to the driver's side door or the quarter panel. Also, the hinge for the door is fully intact. It didn't go past the hinge, or it didn't touch the hinge. When you open up the door, you can see on the pillar, everything's fully intact. There's no damage on the hinge. The lower rocker is moved, taken out, and will need to be replaced. But there's no damage on the housing of the rocker.
The lower rocker is a clip-on, so it's just a matter of getting it and just clipping it in.
Yeah, I'll clip back on. And again, looking at the hinge, I'll give you a close-up of the hinge. Door hinge, everything's intact, didn't get pushed here or anything. So literally the fender can bolt on this side here, where at the point where the hinge is. Well, we are going to open up the hood and let you know and give you a more close-up of the damage. Again, we'll take you to the front of the car again. The front bumper does need to be replaced because of the left side. There is a missing piece there, so you will need to have the front bumper replaced.
Now the bumpers are very cheap. You could get them off eBay or even the scrap yards for roughly about $200–250. And the headlight is brand new, so you wouldn't need a headlight. And just so we could make it run and drive, we did change the radiator and condenser and the rad cooling fan assembly, and we'll show you that right now.
Yeah, in order to have the vehicle started back up, we had to replace the rad, the fan assembly, and the condenser. So you've got a rad fan assembly and a condenser, so those parts have already been replaced, so you will not need to have those parts replaced. The headlight, headlight was replaced, and you can use this headlight once the repairs are done, and it will bolt back on once the repairs are done. These are the HID xenon headlights for this vehicle. And again, at the point of impact was on the driver's side. You can see on the apron, on the top apron there, everything is fine from the back. Just right at the edge over here at the end is where the damage is. You can get the sheet metal part for the end over here replaced from Audi, and once that is replaced, you just put that back in, and then you'll be able to secure this fender back on, and then it'll be back, will be lined up again. So again, this is the brunt of the impact. It's the tip of the apron, and there is a sheet metal part available from Audi. You just have to have this replaced, and once you have it replaced, and then you'll be able to bolt this back, the fender back on. There is no damage to the engine. We've given you a close-up of the transmission. Everything didn't go it didn't go inside or affect any of that. So the engine and transmission are fine. There's no damage. There's also no damage to the strut tower. You can see right here, everything's still fully intact. Nothing pushed in from there, and everything is intact.
Now, the reason we had to change the rad is because the rad assembly just is made out of plastic, so it just, when it hit the bumper, it did break the corner of the rad assembly, which took a corner of the rad out from the bottom. So that's why the coolant leaked out. But aside from that, the car didn't get hit any farther than what you're seeing right here.
There is a top rad support which is made out of plastic. You'll need to replace that, and again, that's available from Audi, and it's a bolt-on. It doesn't need to even be welded on, so you can just bolt it back on once you replace that part, and that's all you need to have that changed. And also, looking at the hood, most of your cost in repairing this vehicle will be your hood. You will need to repair it if you want to have it done the right way. And again, the hood was only damaged on the front left corner. As you can see from the right side, everything still lines up. There was no damage. So definitely the hood will need to be replaced because of the damage, and because of that's where the point of impact was. So that covers the vehicle's damage from the exterior. And we'll take you inside and show you the features and options the vehicle has.
One other thing, the mirror was just disassembled because I guess to check the any other damage, they just took it apart, but it is in the trunk there. We'll show you that later.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that mirror.
From the interior, everything is fully intact. It's got tan leather seats. Again, like I said, this is a premium edition for the Audi TT. And the other thing that's missing is the driver's door interior door panel. So that will need to be replaced. I guess when they took it out to see if there was anything for the mirror, someone took that out and forgot to include that with the car again. So that will need to be replaced. Other than that, the rocker and everything is fine. There's no damage to the lower part of the base of the rocker. Only the exterior trim, the rocker trim, will need to be replaced. And as of right now, it's been taken out and it's clip-on. You'll just need to clip it back on.
And Audi does sell them for roughly about $250, but I'm pretty sure you could get that used for much less.
Take into the vehicle here. It's a nice clean car from the interior, very clean, has low kilometers. As you can see, there's no rip or tears, or leather is fully clean. I'll give you a close-up of the seats. Very clean, looks literally like brand new from the inside. Very clean. There's no wear and tear, no re-wrinklings or anything like that. We'll give this car a start. So we just have the car started at this time. And that's your gauges, you know, very nice display. It's got 94,888 kilometers. Everything's running fine, you know.
No airbag lights.
Yeah, there's no airbags were deployed inside.
No
Everything
faults.
is fully functional. No faults or anything like that.
That
so,
there is just a tire pressure sensor. It just needs
yeah, we just need some air to be put in the right front tire. Other than that, there's no error codes or anything. Airbags were not deployed. There's no airbag error codes, so everything is fully operational when it comes to the restraint system. And this is the interior shot again, video. Everything's clean. That's your center console. It's an automatic transmission, and that's the rear part.
We'll take a look at the trunk.
So open up the trunk. Okay, so we just pop the trunk. As you can see, very nice design. Lots of room. These seats do flip down. So that's your trunk. We do have some parts here. We do have a mirror which looks like it's intact. Again, it looks like they just disassembled it to see if there was any damage or anything like that, but everything's intact here. So there are some parts here, and we have the wipers there. So pretty much that's the trunk of the car. And again, it's got the spoiler, no damage at the back. Very nice.
The engine, just so you can see that it sounds like perfect.
So we'll pop the engine, the hood. Again, you can see vehicles running. There's no missing, no hesitation. Runs fine. Like we said, there's no damage to the engine or transmission. We did take it out for a drive. It's just fine, and accelerates and runs very nice.
Now, just to prove that it does drive and runs perfectly, I will go inside and you will see me do a quick little lap, and you see that there's no transmission damage whatsoever.
And you can see everything's all lined up. No damage to the door. So we are driving the vehicle off. Runs fine, moving fine. There's no suspension damage. The wheels, the tires are all fine. And it drives nicely. Again, this side is the right side. There's no damage on this side. And that's the driver's side again. So again, everything is it's a very easy fixer-upper for a person that is a car enthusiast, or someone who who wants the time to spend the time on the car. Doesn't need that much work involved. Regarding the repairs, like we said, you'll need to replace the hood, the front bumper, the front end, the outer part of that apron, and then you should be all good to go.
Just another thing, just to show that both xenons are working, I'm just going to turn on the headlights.
Okay, we got the xenons on. You can see that's the right side and that's the driver's side. They're both working, so the headlights are fully operational and working fine.
These cars do retail for about 20 this year. This mileage about $26,000 to $27,000.
Yeah, so the retail value of this vehicle is about $26,000 to $27,000, and so someone who wants to spend some time on it, they will be way ahead, and there's not much work involved. Just to show you, we'll show you the insurance estimate of this vehicle. This is the actual insurance estimate, and according to the insurance estimate, it has a total of $4,300.85. Sorry, $4,385 and 46. So $4,300, which is based on what the insurance estimate is on this vehicle to have it repaired.
Now we do have the insurance estimate because you will need this to put it back on the road. So
for the buyer, we will provide this insurance estimate, and then once we provide you the insurance estimate, you do the repairs on the vehicle, and then you'll be able to put this vehicle back on the road. Once again, this is the insurance estimate, and if you search for the parts and you find we can provide you some assistance, and like we said, online you can go on eBay, you can go at the wreckers, you can get parts for much lower than what you were seeing here at the as per the estimate. So you can easily spend less than this, and you'll have a $26,000 to $27,000 vehicle here for the fraction of the price. So once again, if you have any questions or need more help, we can provide you that. And we're giving this vehicle the way it is, you know, for someone who's willing to spend some time, and it's a good fixer-upper. So if you have any questions, please give us a call. Again, it's we're from Prestige Auto Center, and our phone number is 416-862-AUTO. So 416-862-2886, and we can answer all your questions. Thanks a lot.